Bismillah ar-Rahman Rahim. This is October 2021, variant 11, question number 5 in the paper. And the question we have here, students, y is equal to a cos bx plus c. And first of all, we have to decide what is a, what is b, and what is c. As I've taught in my lectures, the multiplying factor with the sine and cos is always called amplitude. Amplitude. Okay, and adding a subtracting part is always called excess. So this is called excess. This is called excess. And in the bracket after sine or cos, this number is called number of cycle, NOC, number of cycles. So axis is basically the middle line. So if you check it, how much curves goes up and down, the middle line is naturally highest number 8 and lowest number is -2. If I take average of this number, average, I got a 6 by 2, I got a 3. So 3 is this line. You can see, students, so this line is, which I made here for you, is passing through 3, and this is called axis. I believe all of you understanding well. I have taken the average of the highest number 8 and lowest number -2. And I hope so you understood well how I got a C value. This is a working for C value. C value is called axis. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. This is clear. Now, what is A amplitude? Actually, how much from axis, how much I go up and how much I go down. So from naturally 8 minus 3 subtract, I get a 5. So this is called amplitude. And I can write directly here without any hesitation. So what is A stand for amplitude? Highest value 8 and the middle axis is 3 and I got a 5. Alhamdulillah, this working is not necessary to show because only you have 3 marks, so one mark for each. So if you don't show this working, you will not lose marks. Okay. All right. No, any mark lose. Okay. Come back. Next one. Interesting part is number of cycles. Basically, we every time we look carefully, look this diagram, I make it just sake of understanding thrice. One time here and one time here and one time make it here. Just sake of understanding, I make thrice, okay? And basically, what's the plan? If we look at carefully, if we have a one cycle like this, let me check a sine curve, suppose. Or if we talk about cos curve, so students, what is the rule? So this is called cos curve. So one cycle. So number of cycles for B value in this diagram is 1. But if I have a this thing, so it complete at one cycle, like show you this, this, and this is called one cycle. And I'm going to make another cycle. This, here, here. So now B value is 2. But in case if I have a 3 cycles, so have a look. I'm going to try to show you. It's not easy for me to make it now here. It's slightly less space, but I still try to make it. This, and this. One cycle, second cycle, third cycle. So in this situation, that the B value is 3. So basically, every time we look upon that in 2 pi or 360, how many cycles you have it. So if you look at carefully, this is a one cycle. You can see one cycle. This is called second cycle because basically this is a cos cycle is this is called cos. So this is called one cycle and MS2. So we have a 2 cycle. So naturally, I can say without any hesitation, B value is equals to 2. I got ABC. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen is done. So let's talk about the next question. I'm erasing the axis line because I want to do the next parts. Okay. So get ready, student. Look at now. Is this value completely same or not same? Exactly same. But for your knowledge, this completely equals to what variable? Y. So I can remove it. I can remove this completely and replace by variable y. So this equation will turn to be a special format. I'm writing y is equal to 6 over pi times 2x. And how to make it and read a statement for these values of ABC. So given the diagram, determine the number of the solutions. Sometimes use the word solutions or sometimes use the word roots, same meanings. Okay, in the interval 0 to 2 pi for each die equation. So First of all, student, what I will do, I will make a table of two numbers. Okay, although I can make three also, but ideal is two number, and the best number is zero. Zero is available here. So when I plug in 0 in the place of x, so 0 into any number is 0, I get 0. So I can plug in pi. Why I plug in pi? Because pi available. Or you plug in 2 pi, even no issue at all. But pi is better. When I plug in pi here, what happened? Look, I show you. Look, I show you. Look, I show you. Pi cancel, I get 6 back. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. 0, 0 is here. And 6 pi, 6, let me find out. Pi along x-axis and 6 along y-axis. And if I check it, they meet at this point. So it means I'm going to make a line, these 2 points, and have a look. Have a look. I'm going to join. This is a line, and I believe there's nothing hard. Okay, it cutting the curve how many times? One time, second time, third time. So it has three roots. I'm writing simple right here. It has three solutions, or the word solutions or the root same meanings. Let's try to solve this question. Same again is matched with that. Okay, is y. So y is equal to 6 minus 6 over pi times 2x. Again, student, I would make a table of two numbers. I plug in 0. When I plug in 0, I get 6. How come 6 is completely gone? I get a 6. Okay. Now I plug in pi. When I plug in pi here, so as usual, let's see what happens if I plug in pi. 6 over pi times 2 pi, pi cancel. And I got a 6 minus 6 is give us 0. Let me recheck once again. Pi cancel. Yes, exactly correct. So let's try to make it this diagram. I change the color of pen. Blue color is x0, y6 is here. So I mark here. Okay, x pi y0 is here. I mark here even. So let's try to make a line. So have a look. If I make a line and extend this much only, make arrow and backwards extension is making arrow here. It's cut the curves how many times? Check it curve. This one time cutting and second intersection. So two curves, 2 points are there. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, how many solutions we have for this equation? We can write it has two solutions. I hope so. The concept is very clear and the question is completely over.